Welcome back to Paul's Workshop. Today we have a project that kind of goes back to Dad's drill, and it's an accessory for Dad's drill that I kind of discovered when I was doing the work, the resto work on that drill, and it's in pretty good shape. We're going to do a cleanup on it, so stick around. Let's see what this is all about. If you've been following the show, you know that a little over a month back, I did a restoration on a drill that belonged to my great uncle, which was then passed down to my dad. And it was this Craftsman 1/4-inch electric drill. It's called the saw handle or saw grip handle drill. And while I was doing the work, I thought it might be nice to have the original instruction manual, or at least a scan or a PDF of it. And I was not able to find the scan or PDF, but I did find this original manual listed on eBay. So I bought this manual, and it has the information I was looking for, the drawing of how it all goes together with the parts marked. It has a parts list should I want to purchase replacement parts. Probably good luck with that, right? But just a nice parts list. And on the back page, you have your things that you need to do. Grounding and your chuck and your brushes and all that good stuff. So this was a nice thing to have to go along with it. But packed inside of it was this. This is the instruction and parts list for a Craftsman Hedge trimmer attachment for 1/4-inch hand drills. Model number 605-26070. So when I saw this, I got to thinking, this is an interesting accessory. I wonder if any of these are available on eBay. The Craftsman Hedge trimmer attachment. In the box, this was about $10. So kind of cool. Something which is probably, 60 or so years old. And then we have a diagram on the back. Tells us the blades and oil light bushings, and use caution in chucking and handling to avoid bending drill shaft, etc. So inside we have, I won't say new old stock because it's been used, but it looks like it's been gently used old stock. So it needs a good cleaning. And that's what's going to go on here today. The one thing it is missing is the handle, which it looks like a knurled metal handle. And there are other ones available on eBay that I've seen that have that handle that kind of popped up later. But I think this is a good opportunity to actually try and make something for that. And for that, I'll be using probably a carriage bolt. And I'm thinking about turning a handle out of wood for this. So it has a nice big grip. So I think what I need to do is remove these screws and separate these blades so I can get in there and just give it a good cleaning with some acetone and the 50/50 ATF acetone mix, and maybe just some steel wool to take off. There's just a film on here of grease or something. I'm not sure if I'm going to even open up the inside. Maybe. We'll see if we need to get inside there. But this looks okay. This looks like it'll accept the bolt for the handle. Should be a pretty simple project, but I think this is a neat accessory to go along with Dad's drill. So let's get started. Now this is a little different style than I usually do for our videos, but let's see. So I've been really liking these cobalt screwdrivers I picked up right around the holidays. They were a good price. I forget what they were, but I like the way this grip feels in my hand. Not that I need another set of screwdrivers, but we have a couple of springs here that we want to make sure we don't lose. Interesting. So we have to give that a good cleaning. So it looks like we actually do have to take this housing off, so that'll be next. I need to be I need to clean that up a little bit. So just everything just really needs a good cleaning and degreasing. So we're going to give it a bath. If you look at a couple of these teeth, there's a little bit of rolling there on the edge. Guess they hit something too hard. I'm just going to dress it with an easy lap hone stone. I'm just going to give it a cleaning. Just dress that up a little bit. I'm going to use just the same technique here, some steel wool. It's already wet with the 50/50. Even a Scotch-Brite might do it. Look at this. Look at that gunk on there. It's coming right off with the steel wool and the 50/50. Here's the inside, cleaned out the grease. I didn't want to disassemble the whole thing. Cleaned out the grease, got in there with a popsicle stick, and flushed it with some PB Blaster. And now I just got to get these little bits here. And then we'll re-grease this and start to reassemble it. Here's our blades. It's our cover, nice and cleaned up. Our bottom cover, it's a little dent in there, so something happened at one time, but I think it'll be okay. And then here's our greased up gear set there. Now I'll put it back together. Here we are back together. You can see they changed out these screws at one point. But it looks pretty nice, pretty clean. Let's see if it works. So I'm going to just, for right now, I'm going to put it into a regular cordless drill. And let's see. Okay, the next step is going to be to make a handle for it. I have in my lathe here a piece of poplar dowel, and I'm just going to turn an interesting shape there, something that fits comfortable in my hand, to make a replacement handle for the clippers. So what I made here was something that just fits really nice in my hand. It's nice and smooth. Got to just sand the two ends, and we'll drill a hole in it, and we'll see how that looks. So here's what we came up with here. Yeah, it's a bit off center. But you know what? It's comfortable in the hand. So I think I'm going to just stain this with some gun stock, and then put a couple coats of clear shellac, or not clear shellac, but clear poly on it. But I think it's definitely looks pretty good. So yeah, we could grind that off if we wanted. I think we'll clean that off on the belt sander, get rid of that, those markings there, just polish this out a little bit. But well, here it is. Just a couple of coats of some poly shades, one step, something or other here, min wax. Give it kind of a natural look. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but should be nice. Here it is all cleaned up. You can see, nice and shiny. Got some oil on the blades. You can see some of the grease there still. It greases as it goes in and out. I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that's to hook it up to the old drill and see how it works. I mean, I guess, yeah. It's winter, so we really don't have any hedges to cut, but yeah, pretty neat. So that's it. The hedge clipper and the drill together, like it's 1950. All right, maybe 1958. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments if you think there's something I could have done better. And As always, we appreciate your liking and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.